Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Shit. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all already know what we here to talk about, child. Belle Collective Birmingham, baby. Season 1, episode 2. Tiff is happening, and y'all see what I got here on this thumbnail, honey. Lord, Tiffany, I don't know what you gonna do, girl. I see this being the issue, child. I do. I see this being the issue, but but girl, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. But good morning to everybody. How you guys doing? I'm feeling so much better today. Listen, I had a few of y'all that teched up on me in my DMs yesterday. And I do appreciate the people that did reach out to me and check up on me yesterday, because they was a little bit concerned when they saw my laugh the other day and saw how drained I was. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't even notice it until I looked at the playback this morning. I didn't. I didn't even realize how just over it and drained I looked until I watched the playback this morning. I said, well, now I see why a lot of y'all be telling me to take it easy. What, take it easy. What? And I am. I promise y'all I am. I didn't notice it at the time. Because girl, I couldn't even hardly keep my eyes open. I looked high and I wasn't. I got out the chair. I was tired. But I do appreciate all of y'all that DM'd me and checked up on me and asked me, was I good? Am I okay? And like I said, I'm fine, y'all. I was just dog ass tired. My body was completely drained. That's why I was trying to push a pump through that damn lab, because I still want to stay consistent as much as I possibly can. But I do appreciate y'all for checking up on me, and I'm feeling much better today. I got my rest. I'm cool. I ain't got nothing to do this weekend. No treatments or nothing. So I got my water. Took my medicine. Ate me a plum. So I'm feeling a lot better. But anywho's enough about me. How did y'all feel about last night's episode? Granted, I saw it this morning, but how did y'all feel about last night's episode? I still didn't watch the Jackson Belle Collective, but I will say I saw a clip and it looked real interesting. So I am gonna watch that. I'll probably give y'all that later on this afternoon. That probably won't be live. It'll probably be pre-recorded. But I am gonna watch that because it looked like Tambra was about to dig in Shantae's ass, and she threatened her ass too. We ain't never seen Tambra like that. So that really made me interested in making sure I watch that later on this afternoon. Cause I said, I know that ain't Tambra out here showing her ass. That's what y'all wanted. So, you know. Yeah, I got a whole piece of tape. See what I gotta go through? A whole piece of tape on my damn white beater. Where did it come from? As if I don't know. How did it get here? I was like, what the hell is that? A whole piece of damn tape. Huh. I don't know what's going on, but when I saw that clip of Tam Bam, I said, Tam, girl, we gonna talk. I guess I could take these bandages off. Cause this shit's starting to itch, shy. Listen, I done had more procedures done to me in 3 months than I ever had in my life. Okay. I done had more procedures done to me than I ever have in my entire life. But I got my bandages off. And my arm don't look as horrible as I thought it was gonna look. Thank God. So that's a blessing. It itch though. It itch. Anyway, hey Catherine. But let's see, we 8 minutes and 50 seconds in. I get started at the 10-minute mark. So hang on to your knickers. Don't rush me. Okay. We finna get started in a few. Tamper had enough. I saw. And I said, what? But we'll get down to the Jackson Bells later on this afternoon. Right now, we focused on these Birmingham Bells, baby. Because Tiff, I don't know, but we'll see. My bad. I'm looking at the after the first 48. They talking about that Leicester Street slaying that happened, and that episode came out when I was in college back in 2008. Girl, I remember that episode. That was a good one. It was so sad, but I remember that one. 10. Belle Collective Birmingham. This is season 1, episode 2. Tiff happens. So the episode continues with Stormy getting to Amber and Kay lie to talk. And Kay lie claims that she has a lot going on and she did not speak on purpose. Kayla, you gave the most flimsiest freaking excuse that I've ever heard in my life. And while you're sitting here saying what Amber could have came and said to you, this is not the first rodeo that you and her done had. And this is not the first time where you done came into a space and you did not speak to her. Nikayla, I don't know nothing about you. Just like I don't know nothing about Amber. And I ain't gonna give y'all too much. But I don't know, Kayla. Like, my thing about it is, Kayla, if you're gonna come in and speak to everybody, speak to everybody. Like, we're seeing you hugging and we're seeing you kissing cheeks and French kissing and all the rest of that, and then you just bypass Amber as if you didn't know that she was there. But I know you knew that her ass was there. So I mean, I don't know, Kayla. Again, I ain't gonna give you too much. I ain't gonna give you too much. But I don't know. Kayla, you're gonna have to work on your people skills. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna have to work on your people skills, Kayla, because you trying to play on all our tops, and I ain't here for it. So Tiffany and her husband Willie check out a space for their game night that they're playing with other couples. According to them, they're known for their game nights and all of the rest of that shit. So they have to go out and find a whole damn venue, for game night and all of the rest of that. Now, what's interesting is y'all know Anthony Messy ass came over here last week and told me to look out for her husband. Said, all right, I ain't never seen the man, but I'll look out for him. Now that I see the man, I mean, Anthony, I will say he is handsome. Like he got a weird handsomeness to him. Like, I mean, he ain't the finest thing, but he is handsome. Like, when I talk to him, yeah, I would. I would. I would. But I still would. Annie, I'm gonna DM you later. Anyway, if you in here, Fred, I'm gonna DM you later. We're gonna talk. So Tiffany brings up how, she asked him a long time ago, how did he know that he loved her? Did he get them butterflies inside, and now, okay? And he said, girl, fuck you, hell no. I just chose to marry you. Now, I don't really know how I really felt about that. All right. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really know how I felt about that. I just chose you. Or I just decided to choose you. As if you had other options on the plate, and I was just the one that you decided at the time for whatever your reasons are. Now, he didn't necessarily say that, but that's what I take from it. When instead, I mean, normally you will want to hear, yeah, I had them butterflies for you. You was the only one who gave me that. I felt soft around you, or I felt safe around you, or I felt vulnerable around you. And yeah, that made me, fall in love with you. It's like the way that they put it is as almost as if, like I said, he had other options that he had at the time, and he had other dealings that he had at the time, and I just decided to choose you. And I'm quick to tell a nigga, don't make me feel like I'm an option or a choice, because I will make you regret it. Okay? I will make you regret it. So don't ever make me feel like that. That's just me. I could be reading way too much into it. I could. I could be reading way too much into it, but I don't know the way it came off. But I mean, okay, Tiffany, if it suited you, and obviously it did, fine. So Tiffany says she want another baby. Willie say he want a damn vasectomy. He said they done had their child together, and they have other children, from other relationships, and he don't want to do that no more. Listen, I feel like that's fair. Being quite honest, I feel like that's fair. I feel like, yeah, you may want that, but God's honest truth. I mean, because I get it. He already has a 10-year-old son from a previous relationship. I think you said your daughter's Zoe was 12 or 11. I don't from a previous relationship. And then you and him have baby Knox to get girl another Knox. You and him have baby Knox together. I mean, that's 3 children. And y'all have only been married for 3 years. I mean, I don't know. How do y'all feel? Like, do y'all feel as though they should try for a fourth child? Or do y'all understand his feelings that 3 is enough? And then their baby is 2, 1 going on 2. And he just don't want that right now. He don't want to have to deal with a whole nother infant just because you want a baby. I mean, but I tell you this, Tiffany, don't lose your man over no baby that ain't here yet. I will tell you that. Do not be an idiot. Is that a scab? Yeah, that's a scab. Do not be an idiot and lose your man to a baby that ain't here yet. I'm just being real. Like, y'all already got 3. Now, don't get me wrong. I love an even number. So maybe that's why you feel like you want another child, so that y'all could even it out. But whatever. But I mean, y'all already a family of five, and Willie is telling you I'm comfortable with being a family of five. So I don't know, Tiffany. Moving on though. Because I can't tell you what to do. So Fumi is hosting the collective for lunch. Now, of the bulk of what's going on happened down here in this luncheon. So Stormy comes with Trey, child. Shout out to little Trey though. I ain't got nothing wrong with little Trey. And he cute. A cute little toy Yorkie. You know what I mean? I like little Trey. Now, I did see that there were some people who tried to give Stormy much about bringing Trey down to this lady's house and then around the food and in the kitchen and I. Now, I ain't even gonna lie, Stormy. I kind of see where the people is coming from because I do not like dogs in the kitchen. I don't. And I've always been like that. I do not like dogs in the kitchen. By no means. Like they little furry asses, they little four-legged furry asses need to be somewhere else, not in my goddamn kitchen. But you know, it is what it is. Fumi didn't mind it. The lady of the house didn't mind it. The lady of the house didn't tell you you gotta put him in a cage. The lady of the house didn't disinvite Trey. So I mean, it is what it is. However, y'all feel in the comments really don't fucking matter. Okay. And I don't feel as though Stormy had Trey all over the food and the condiments and the caviar and the drinks and all of that. She held him the entire time. Like nobody had to worry about him being all in they shit, sniffing they shit, begging for they stuff. Like they didn't have to worry about that. Like Stormy got Trey under control. So it was cool. Fumi says that she doesn't feel like Tiffany was very welcoming to her at the party. And then when Amber comes, she says that she was shocked to hear that because usually Tiffany has a big personality and she speaks to everybody and she tries to make everybody feel comfortable. So she says for her to hear that was interesting. I mean, it's fine for you to feel that way, Amber, but that we can't take away Fumi's feelings. We can't. We cannot dismiss or take away Fumi's feelings just because she's nice to you and she's cool to you and she's warm and welcoming to you. That doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else is going to feel that same thing that you felt. Now, I hear what you're saying, Amber. I do. I hear what you're saying. And I'm going to be honest with you. As bubbly and as outspoken and as a people person that Tiffany could come across, I could see how she could rub somebody the wrong way. No shade. I could see how she could rub somebody the wrong way. I could see how a lot of people may not take her or, know how to necessarily feel her out or whatever the case may be. I can see it. She cool to you, and that's fine. But we can't take away somebody else's feelings. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, just saying. All of the ladies come, including Tiffany. And then when Tiffany come, Trey starts growling and barking. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Tiffany. See, this is why I'm telling. I was saying how other people can't discredit Fumi's feelings towards Tiffany. Because and I said this last week, animals as well as babies can pick up on a person's energy and they can pick up whether a person is a nice person or whether a person has some ulterior motives with them. Trey was in there with all of y'all. Trey was in there with all of y'all, chilling, laughing, lollygagging, having a good time, and he ain't had no problems with nobody. And then the minute that Tiffany walks in, Trey's demeanor completely shifts and completely changes, and he don't want to be around her. Again, I don't know nothing about you, Tiffany, and I'm not giving you much. I'm just saying the fact that everybody else came there and Trey was cool until you decide to come in there, and then his whole aura and energy change. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Tiffany. I don't know. Fumi has the ladies try caviar and she ain't feeling it at all. And I ain't mad with you. Y'all already know I'm allergic to seafood. And y'all run around here eating fish eggs. Fish eggs, because that's what caviar is. Fish eggs is roe. It's just like how people like to eat roe out of crabs and shit. The roe sacks. And how people eat urchins. They don't eat the actual urchin, but they eat the roe from the urchin. And they claim that it's such a delicacy, and they claim that it's so delectable. I was with Stormy, like, bitch. Stormy said, girl, I'd rather eat chitterlings and pig ears. I'd rather eat a boiled tongue before I sit over here and eat some damn fish eggs. And I'm on her side, like, ew. And then you putting big ass bumps on these ladies, and then a bump at that. Like you couldn't serve it with crackers, chips. I've seen people do it with chips. You couldn't do it with chips, sushi, a piece of raw salmon, something. Like, I mean, if y'all must. I mean, if y'all must. But I was on Stormy side. Ew. Appreciate there being 92 people in my chat, but can y'all please get my likes up? It shouldn't be 90 people and 35 likes. Like the math ain't mathing. Do y'all mind getting my likes up? Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. You are just under classy base. See, fuck you, Brooke. Okay, I'm the most classy based bitch in this motherfucker. Do you understand? I am the most classy based bitch in this shit. Okay? And don't you ever get it confused. Okay? Keep your fish eggs and your fish sperm and your fish carcasses. I don't need to eat fish to be classy based. I'm sick of Brooke. She coming up here starting me already. Hey Marcella, how you doing, baby? So then the ladies joke about if they swallow or not. And Fumi says that for this new house, she'll swallow that man whole and everything that come out of it. Fumi, that house is not that serious because you already got a gorgeous, fabulous house, Fumi. It's kind of giving like you trying to keep up with the Joneses, but you really don't have to. Fumi, your house is gorgeous. It really is. In your closet is everything. Like, and I don't know about you, Fumi, but that's what it gives. It gives now that you own this show, you want to like live way further up, all up outside your means. And I really don't understand why. I don't, Fumi. Your house is everything. And I love your closet. Like your kitchen is everything. Like everything is great the way that it is. I mean, look, Fumi, that's your business. Now to let you tell it, y'all already done leased y'all house and y'all finna move again. Listen, don't be like Toya and Eugene from Married to Medicine, Fumi. Please. Okay? Please. But listen, at least you swaddling for a purpose. Okay? Because I know a lot of hoes like Brooke who swallow for less. Okay? Okay? Hoes like Brooke ass swallow for free. Okay? They swallow for free. At least you swaddling for a purpose. I'll allow that. But y'all right here swaddling. Girl, I don't do nothing like that. I don't do nothing like that, and I don't care what LaFons get up here and tell y'all. I don't swallow shit. I don't. I don't. I know y'all lying. Y'all know niggas really don't take care of themselves like that. And even when they do, they don't always drink the right stuff. So y'all know the nigga sperm be all salty and thick and all of the rest. Girl, I got high blood pressure, so I can't even swallow no salt like that no goddamn way. So but look, Fumi, I'm look, and again, you swaddling for a purpose. So cool. I ain't nobody lying, Marcella. I don't do no swaddling. Now there was only one time where that happened to me. Ooh, I don't know if I should tell this story, but since Marcella pulling on my wig, I was a little young girl, okay, and I was messing around with this boy, okay, and I was, or whatever the case may be, and then he didn't. But see, the difference is he didn't tell me that was going that he was ready to do all of that. I didn't realize it until he did it, and then I felt that shit. It was hitting the back of my throat or whatever, and by that time it was what it was. But don't think I went into that saying, yeah, this is what I want you to do. And I was like, absolutely not. And I ain't mess with his ass no more after that because I felt very disrespected. Okay. I felt very disrespected after that because I just felt like you don't do that to nobody. And I honestly feel like that. You don't do that to nobody. Let me know or let the person know. And then let that be their decision of whether or not, yeah, they'll do it or not. They won't like, and I'm being real honest. I do not fuck with that shit at all. Like, let me know. Give me the option. Don't just do that shit. Whether you my husband or not. Like I ain't one of them. Okay. I ain't one of them. Like, nah, don't do that. And don't do it on my face either. I don't like that shit either. Unless I tell you to do that shit to me, don't do that shit to me. That's how I've always been. So despite what y'all may think, no ma'am. I'm very classy with everything that I do. George Sand raised me right. No ma'am. Yeah, it was real salty. And I didn't, and then that taste lingered in my throat all that day. And I was young, y'all. I was a teenager. I was young. All right. And that's all I was doing with niggas. I won't getting ran. I won't getting fucked or nothing like that. I told y'all I ain't lose my virginity till I was 18 in May, a month shy of graduating. That's when I let it go. So no, I want one of them. But yeah, I want one of them. Like I want But anyway, swallow to your heart content. Swallow for that house, Fumi. I ain't mad with it because you swallowing for a purpose. Swallow for your house, Fumi. Anyway, so Fumi brings up to Tiffany how she heard that she was having a game night, but she didn't get an invitation. So Tiffany asked her, "Is Sam here?" And she said, "No, Sam ain't here, girl." And he said, "Well, that's why you didn't get an invitation. She does couples things with other couples." And see, Tiffany, that is my thing. Even the way that you said that, I could totally understand. Thank you. Thank you, friend, for your cash app. Not the swallowing story. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. Mwah, 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 mwah. I totally appreciate you for your blessing, baby. Anybody else like to donate, feel free. There you go. Anywho, but not Fumi, Tiffany, I could see exactly why Fumi feels the way that she feels about you. You know she has a husband, so why didn't you invite her? You invited everybody else. Why not invite the collective who has husbands? And then you like, well, if he ain't here, that's why you ain't getting no invite. He gotta be there for you to invite them. I didn't understand that, Tiffany. Why did he have to be there for you to invite her? You know she's married. It's a couples thing. What's the problem? Now I ain't saying that you have to invite her, but it was just the way that you explained it. I'd cussed your ass out. No tea, no shade, Tiffany. I'd have cussed your ass out the way that you explained that shit because I ain't like the way you delivered it to her. I didn't. Hey, bestie, I haven't even watched the episode yet, but I already don't like Tiffany fake Holy Ghost filled ass. I didn't like that shit, Tiffany. Like that was really pompous. That gave that Kojic shit, which is why I don't fuck with them Kojic people. That's what it gave. I'm Baptist, by the way. But it gave that pretentious Kojic, I'm better, I'm upper echelon, I'm closer to heaven gates than you type shit that I don't go up for, Tiffany, because it was really unnecessary. Her husband got to be around for you to invite her. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. And if I was Fumi, I'd have cussed your ass out. That's just me. But but I understand, Scotty. And I ain't saying I don't necessarily like Tiffany, but Tiffany, you give off that Kojic shit that I don't like. I will say that. Lord, it's itching. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I still got my access. It's itching, y'all. So please forgive me. But it is itching so bad. I get this thing taken out in 3 weeks. Thank God. Um, Fumi didn't know that Kay La wasn't married. She thought old ass Jason was her husband. Nah, that ain't her husband, girl. Fumi, where you been, friend? Hell no. Look, that motherfucker old, and I think he a white man. Now we've never seen him, but from the picture that they showed, we just came to the conclusion that he a Caucasian. Okay. And now she dating within her race, which I'm fine with. But child, Kayla, we'll get there later. Okay, Kayla, we'll get there later. So Fumi have the ladies try on authentic Nigerian garments, which I loved the garments. I did. I loved the garments, and then I loved how the ladies took to the garments. They didn't mind doing it. They didn't mind trying it on, and a lot of y'all. Well, I would say all of y'all looked great. I would have to say my favorite though was Sis in the Green. I think she was one of Fumi's friend. Sis in the Green. I think they said she is a model. I loved hers. I loved Stormy's, and I loved Amber's. I did. I loved Amber's. And I think I loved theirs because theirs was fitted. Everybody else was more loose, but theirs in particular, theirs was fitted. If that nigga got the death sentence, good. My bad, y'all. I told y'all I'm watching after the first 48. Good for Uncle Junior ass. Strap that nigga to the gurney and get that nigga the needle. Cause he had a lot of damn nerve busting up in that house, massacring them damn people and injuring 3 children. My bad. This ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But I just thought that they gave the man the death penalty. Um, Anyway, I lived for Sis in the Green. I can't think of her name right now, but it start with an S. I lived for Sis in the Green. I lived for Amber's because theirs was fitted. And I did like Storm's because I love the color purple. Color purple. I love the color purple. I did. Um, Anywho, talk about something he peeling his conviction. No, don't. Nah, don't. Get that nigga the needle. Strap that bitch to the gurney. Nah, he don't deserve it. My bad, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing this shit, but after the first 48 is old. And I remember that episode, y'all. I was in college when the episode came out. That was a good episode. I remember that I felt bad for the people. Anyway, anyway. So Stormy asked Tiffany to tell everybody about her surprise proposal / marriage. Um, to let Tiffany tell it, she got proposed to and got married and went to the honeymoon the same damn day. And her ass got pregnant right after that. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I guess it's cute, but I kind of agree with Fumi and Stormy. Like, listen, I want the ability to be able to like really enjoy being the fiance and enjoy the time of showing off my ring and enjoy it's just me, enjoy the time of going shopping with my mama and my grandmama and my aunties and my sister and stuff like that, us going down to Kleinfeld's because I'm a classy bitch, going down to Kleinfeld's and or flying out to Atlanta, down to Bridals by Lori. Okay, I would love to enjoy that. I would love to enjoy picking out my bridesmaids. I would love to enjoy going down, picking out the bridesmaid dresses. I would want to enjoy the time picking out the venue. I would love to enjoy the time whether we're gonna have fish, chicken, or steak. Like that's just me. Like I feel like I would enjoy that a lot better than the shock of doing it all at one time. Unexpected. That's just me. Now I get it. It was fine for her because Tiffany just wanted to be married. So that's why it worked for her. But me, I'm an old school fool. Like I want to enjoy that year of being able to say, yeah, I'm about to get married, bitch. And I want to enjoy the time of picking out the venue and decorations and figuring out the wedding invitations and sending out the wedding invitations and all that stuff. Like I that's just me. You know what I mean? I would really want that time. But if it worked for her, then it worked for her. You know, hey, I mean, she was cool with it. So I guess that's what matters. But I understood where Fumi and Stormy was coming from. Like, I want that time. You know what I mean? I want to be braggadocious and remind everybody that I'm getting married and all of the rest of that. That's just me, though. But y'all let me know in these comments. Like, would y'all prefer getting married and proposed to and all of that the way Tiffany and Willie did, or would y'all want that year or in some change to like bask being a nigga's fiance and doing the planning and all of that? Y'all let me know in the comments. When Tiffany leaves, Fumi shares her concerns with Tiffany. I mean, about Tiffany. I appreciate it, Amber and all of them for saying, look, just go to her event, talk it out, give it a chance, and see where things go. Like, I was here for that. Y'all, please get my likes up. Okay, please. It's over 100 of y'all in here. Excuse me. It's over 100 of y'all in here. And I'm still sitting on 63 likes. Like, I should have way more likes than that. Can y'all please help me out by getting my likes up? Thank you. Brooke trying to get my attention, and I ain't got nothing for that bitch. Okay? Brooke trying to get my attention, but I ain't got nothing for her ass. Moving the fuck on. Uh, okay. Just because Brooke wedding dress was down to the clearance rack off of Davis Bridal, don't mean I got to be the same way with her. Absolutely not. Kleinfeld's or Davis or Brad's by Lori. Kleinfeld's here in Manhattan, New York, or Bridals by Lori down to the Atlanta. Okay, that's the only places I'm only going. I'm going to see either Lori or Randy. That's it. Stormy hosts a photo shoot with Lala Annie. Shout out to Lala Annie. Y'all know I live for her. I've always lived for Lala Annie. And congratulations to Stormy for choosing Lala to be her very first celebrity person. And from what I think they said, Lala was the one who DM'd Stormy. Okay, I think Lala was the one who DM'd Stormy about wanting to collab and wanting to do this, that thing. Shout out. Stormy, you got noticed about Lala Annie? Period, Stormy. Do your thug fizzle, honey. And Lala look good, bitch. Lala look good. Damn good. So shout out to you, Stormy, and I hope it all works out for you, friend. I genuinely do. And if anybody wants to purchase her stuff, go and purchase her stuff. I recommend it. Commend it. Y'all like them bars. Moving on. So Jason old ass pulled up on Kay live while she was working, and he brings her some flowers. And so we find out that he really lives in Dallas. So they got a long distance relationship, and he travels back and forth to see her because he works in marketing, whatever that means. And when he do come, he stay down to the hotel room, and she's ready to tell the Sharon about the relationship. I'm not pissed about him staying at a hotel because I get it. She hasn't told her children that, she got a new man. I'm assuming she has yet to tell her children that she got a new boyfriend. So I can respect the fact that he can respect that and don't mind staying at a hotel. I can. Like, I feel like when you're dealing with children and you're dealing with divorces, she got 4 of them, I think. 4 or 3. And they're of age. I could respect him for like, yeah, I could stay at a hotel, until you let your children let them know, hey, mama got a new boyfriend, mama is trying to move on, this is his name, blah, 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 blah. I can respect that. I can. I can respect that. I can respect the fact. I can appreciate Kayla for doing that. Because, I mean, when you're dealing with children, you do want to handle it, softly. Because much like she said, they love their daddy. They still respect their daddy. They still got that thing with their daddy. And, she just want to, everything at a time. And I can appreciate that because most people don't do that. Most women would just get a man and bring the man around and have the man all up in their house and he all up in his drawers, cooking breakfast and all that shit. And the children don't even get a chance to really get the accept the fact that mama done moved on. You know what I mean? So I can appreciate Kayla for doing that much at least. And I can appreciate Jason for being willing to understand that and still wanting to know Kayla and be around and all that good stuff. So kudos to you for that, Kayla. I can respect that. I can. I can respect that. And continue to stay at the hotel until he put a ring on it. Now I ain't saying all that. Now I ain't saying all that. Now, until he gets a chance to be around the children and the children be around him and he spend time with the kids and all of that stuff like that, then it'll be okay for him to like be at the house. Let the children get used to mama having a boyfriend and let the children get used to Jason and being amongst him and being around him and letting them feel comfortable. Then maybe after some time, if he decide that he want to come down and she like, hey, you can come to the house, then it won't be such a big deal because at that time they're used to Jason. They know Jason to be mama's man, new boyfriend. They've been around him. And maybe Jason need to be around the ex-husband. Maybe it's time for Jason to meet the ex-husband too. And maybe if they get along with one another, then he ain't got to worry about staying at a hotel when he comes into town. That's just me. But moving on. But Kayla, I will say this: there's nothing wrong with a man your age. There's nothing wrong with a nigga your age, Kayla. It's not. There's nothing wrong with a nigga your age. And Kayla, another thing. Why is your gum so big, but your teeth is so little? Look, Kayla, I'm not trying to be mean here, but whenever every time I see you, Kayla, the first thing I notice is your big ass gums and your little short ass teeth. Like I can't help but notice that, Kayla. I can't. Like even when you was talking to him, that was the first thing my eyes went to was your mouthpiece. Like um moving on. So Stormy has a Canvas Beauty Creative Boot Camp with her team. So Delano, shout out to Delano. I got a homeboy named Delano that I went to school with. It ain't him, but I'm just saying I got a homeboy named Delano. So shout out to the Delanos. Delano brings up how him and Faith bumped heads because she tried to hijack his customers down to the public. And Faith says that her issue with him now is the fact that he wanted to say something about this amongst the rest of the group instead of coming to say something to her about it. Faith, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know nothing about none of y'all. This is my very first time seeing y'all. I don't know nothing about none of y'all. But Faith, since you saying that, I'm gonna tell you what I didn't appreciate. What I didn't appreciate was you sitting up around here crying. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't like that. Because I feel like a lot of women do that when they get called out for their bullshit. And then they feel like, well, if I cry and I can show that my feelings are hurt, then I can get the heat up off me and what I did because everybody is gonna run to this damsel in distress. I really didn't like that shit, Faith. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. That shit that women do a lot, and it was Faith. I don't know nothing about you, okay? But it's obvious Delano didn't lie because he had a whole damn video to prove his point, and you didn't have to poach his customers, Faith, when y'all sitting down to the damn Publix. Publix is damn near another Walmart, so there was hundreds of people that were there that you could have used. And I just honestly felt like, Faith, you crying was a way for you to get up out your shit and not have to take or bear responsibility for what Delano said you did. That's just me. Um, I think she was embarrassed too. Oh well, Faith. He was embarrassed when you came around there to poach his damn client. One embarrassment deserve another. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. And if we down to the group meeting, this what the group meeting is about. It ain't our fault that the group meeting was televised. Oh well. Shout out to you, Delano, for getting Faith ass together. Shout out to you, sir. Anyway, Tiffany and Willie's couples game night. Like I said, they had it down to a little venue. There were other couples that did come. Maybe it's couples that they always do it with. Stormy came without Courtney. Where was Courtney at? Y'all know I live for Courtney. Where was Courtney at? Why Courtney ain't come? And she also wore her Nigerian garment again. Bye. Amber came. Is Amber married? Does Amber got a husband? Because I know Amber came, but she didn't come with anybody. Um, Fumi came, but Fumi didn't come because Fumi came. Sam didn't come. I don't know why Sam didn't come, but Sam didn't come. But Fumi did come. And I'm gonna tell you something else, Tiffany, that you was rubbing me the wrong way with. I understand that you wanted it to be for couples, but things happen. And another thing, them showing up didn't ruin your couples event. Like the way you made it seem like, Tiffany, was that it was just going to be such an inconvenience if a single person came. But not really. Like y'all can still have fun with everybody. Like for me, Tiffany, I just didn't like the way you tried to make it a thing. Like it didn't have to be a thing. If everybody is there to have fun, what is the big damn deal? Like honestly, what is the big damn deal? Courtney didn't come with Stormy, but you didn't give that. You didn't give all that to Stormy, but you want to give all that to Fumi. Like I did. Like I see why Fumi felt the way that she felt. Faith is cool, but sometimes she has to take over Spirit. And Delano got that took over Spirit right together. And I won't mad with it. Listen, sometimes you got to let a person know how to treat you. All right. And Delano won't hear for it. Delano spoke up about it. And I won't mad at Delano for speaking up about it. And another thing that I won't mad at Delano for was not allowing her tears to waver her. That's another thing I went up for Delano for. Delano was like, look, bruh, whatever. Okay. I just didn't like it. I decided to speak up on it, and it is what it is. It may be part of who she is and she knows it. That's why she kept saying he could have came to her. She know how she is. I mean, yeah, he could have, but he didn't. She could have went to other damn customers instead of trying to poach his, but she didn't. See, it's a lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas that y'all are trying to get, but fuck all that. Shoulda, woulda, couldas can go around. So it is what it is. And that's what group meetings are for. If you got issue, bring it up. That's what he did. I ain't found no problem with it. By no means did I find a problem with it. Faith to be all right. Okay. And I ain't trying to be mean to Faith. Shout out to Faith. I'm more than sure Faith is a really nice person. I'm not trying to give Faith too much. Faith to be all right. Okay. She will. Faith will be just fine. And Delano will be just fine too. They probably cool with each other right now. They probably done gotten over the shit and skipping through the tulips. Faith and Delano gonna be all right. But yeah, Tiffany, I ain't like how you tried to single out Fumi and make it such a thing because it's like I said, Stormy came without Courtney. I ain't hear you doing all that. I ain't see you looking so disappointed. I ain't see all that shit. Like I don't get it, Tiffany. And I'm trying to give you a chance here, but you exhibit a lot of behaviors that them Kojic women in particular give, which is why I'm fool with the Kojic church house. I'm just being honest, Tiffany. Now, look, I got you pegged all wrong. I could, but I just did. I ain't get it. Like, if they wasn't there with their husband, it wouldn't have ruined your event. That's just my whole thing. It wouldn't have took away from nothing. Everybody could have still had fun with one another. It's about fellowshipping. It's about fellowshipping and having a good time, and it ain't gotta be no hard feelings, no bad feelings, no heavy feelings, no nothing. Everybody's there to just have a good time. But whatever, Tiffany. I mean, it's your event. Fine. So Fumi pulls Tiffany to the side to talk. Pull Tiffany's to the side to talk. Um, again, Tiffany. I could see why people not featuring you. I could see why Trey growled at your ass. I'm telling you, Tiffany, it's the way you come off. It is. It's the way you come off. It's the way that you talk to people. It's the way that you address situations. Like, you were basically proving Fumi's point as to why she carried the feelings about you that she has, and why she feels as though that you're not the most welcoming person that's around. Like, I'm just being real with your friend. I'm just being real with you, Tiffany. Like, I can see why people can't take you, because you sitting there like, I have a lot of confidence, so I can see why. Like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does you carrying confidence got to do with any damn thing? Because Fumi got a lot of damn confidence too. Most Nigerian people do. Most Nigerian people arguably have too much damn confidence. So what does your confidence mean to her? Like, even you saying that, that's an insult. And I would have took that as an insult. Because, bitch, what the fuck do your big lip ass mean? Hey, Shauna, what's good? We are sick of Father God already with her filler prayers that ain't going going to no higher than the ceiling. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Tiffany is the Kenya Moore of the Birmingham. She's somebody because that shit rubbed me the right like confidence. You saying this to a Nigerian woman. Confidence. Tiffany, you and your Donald Duck beat lips, girl. If y'all don't go, Tiffany, I said I wasn't gonna give you too much. But see, these are the things that make me want to give you much. It is. These are the things that want me to yank you by your lips, girl. Calm down. Like, anyway, that was basically it. That's all. I don't reach my hour, child. But I will say this, Tiffany, you proved Fumi's point. You did. You proved Fumi's point. Confidence. Anyways, what did y'all think about the episode? I was entertained. I didn't have no issues with the episode. I was entertained. I was for it. Nah, baby, cocky, not confident. But see, here's my thing. You really ain't got nothing to be so cocky about, Tiffany. You being a Kojic woman down to the church house you don't need to be cocky about that, Tiffany. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is that you so cocky about. I am. I am, Tiff. What the hell is you so confident about, girl? And if you're gonna live your life like Christ, then live your life like Christ. Like, Jesus will never sit in nobody's face and say, "Well, maybe it's my confidence that got you feeling like this, that thing, and the other." Jesus wouldn't have said that to Fumi. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. Thank you so much, friend. I totally appreciate you, baby. I love you too. Thank you so much for your cash app, baby. Tiffany is a wannabe Christian. I bet you when she's around her true girlfriends, she's a sloppy drunk, not a sloppy drunk. Women like Tiffany have a lot of insecurities they like to have. That is very much so true. And they confuse that with confidence. And they try to like overexert themselves and they try to make themselves out to be more than what it actually. Mm, I don't know, Tiffany. Tiffany, I don't know. I was trying to give you a chance, but you rubbing me the wrong way. Just being honest, Tiffany. I'm trying to give you a chance, but you rubbing me the wrong way. Now, some of y'all in these comments are talking like y'all know these people. Do y'all know some of these people that's on the show? Because some of y'all talking like y'all know them like that. Do a few of y'all know some of these folk on the show? My super chats aren't coming through. You was doing a super chat? I don't know why, friend. It should be coming through. My apologies if that's happening. But it should be. I don't know why. My apologies, friend, but I do appreciate you for trying to donate to the channel. I thank you for it, but I don't know why. I don't know. I may have to hit them up about that. I appreciate you, just me. Thank you anyway, baby. I don't know why. I might have to hit up YouTube about that because that's weird. But I appreciate you for trying to donate and help out and all that good stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you. As much as Tiffany is wrecking my nerves, we do need a good villain. Yeah, we do. And Stormy don't need to be it. So yeah, I mean, we do need a villain. But I don't want my villains to run around here hollering about she's so Christ-like and all of the rest of that. See, I don't want that type of villain. I want my villain to be a villain and leave God out of it. Like, it's some about Tiffany. And that's another thing, Tiffany. A lot of people feel like the shit that your God this and God that, and your prayer group in particular, a lot of people, a lot of my friends felt like that was very performative. I listen, I didn't say that, but I do want to bring that to your attention too, Tiffany. A lot of people feel like all of that shit is very performative, which is what most Kojic people give. Okay? Which is what most Kojic people give. Most, not all. Not all, most. Morning, friend. Handsome and groomed up. Well, I got to bald my head again, but thank you. It's saying purchase successful, but I don't see him. I don't see it either, friend. I don't see it either. I don't know. I'm a contact YouTube. I'm gonna email them about that. You should too. But I mean, and I want y'all. Do y'all feel as though Tiffany is putting on for the cameras with like the prayer groups and the this that thing getting together? Do y'all feel as though she putting on it? Because I did hear that, and I got a lot of friends on YouTube that reviewed this show who said the exact same thing. Tiffany, I'm just gonna be honest, and I ain't saying I ain't saying your worship ain't for real, but it is a storm out on the ocean. It is moving that way. I'm just saying. I really do hope your soul is anchored in Jesus, because if not, you will surely drift away. Drift away. Drift away. Yeah, she's extra. But see, here's what I'm going to take up for a little bit. Again, most Kojic women, holy roller women, most of them are extra. Most of them are. I got folk in my family that I like that, which is why I don't deal with them. I ain't gonna name their names because they family. But it's some folk in my family that are Kojic holy roller women just like Tiffany, and they're extra like that, and I choose not to be around them. So with that being the case, you get it honest. Amber gives her credibility, so I don't believe it's fake. I mean, that's fair, friend. I'm not saying she faking either. I'm just saying that from what I've seen and a lot of the people reviews that are my friends. No, I'm just bringing it up. Now, I ain't necessarily saying that her worship ain't for real. I'm just saying what the people saying, friend. Um, yeah, I did too. I enjoyed the episode too. I thought it was a good episode. I'm so sick of this. Lord, this shit is itching. I'm sorry, y'all, but this shit is itching. I cannot take it. It is on my nerve. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Lord, I'm giving ghetto girls, except I'm patting my chest and I'm my weed. Okay, not my Yaki, because y'all know y'all lived for Yaki back in the day. Okay, Yaki and Beverly Johnson. Okay, anywho, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I really enjoyed the episode. It gave me a lot to talk about, way more than Belle Collective Jackson. However, I am gonna get y'all Belle Collective Jackson sometime this afternoon. Because Tambra getting Shantae together was a must see for me. So I'm gonna get that to y'all later on today, but that won't be live. It'll be a pre-recorded. I am gonna put the link for that other show. I didn't do it yet, but I'm gonna do it the minute that I get off here. That link will be up here, so y'all make sure to set your reminders for Love and Marriage Transville. Set your reminders. I don't give a damn if y'all choose not to watch it. Watch me. So I hope to see y'all tonight at 9:15 for Love and Marriage Transville. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps that I received. Y'all are really sweet for that. Thank you, friend, for your super chat. I don't know why it didn't show, but I will contact YouTube for that. And again, I want you to contact for them that as well. But I appreciate you for your blessings anyway, baby. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I would like it if my likes was over 100, but that's fine. I'll accept what I got. And yeah, I will holler at y'all later on. For if not for Belle Collector, for Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'll holler at y'all then. Bah. So tonight